There it goes. Yay! It started.
Woohoo!
Yay! So, there's already someone in the chat there. Hello,
Hey,
whoever they.
MHX.
Oh, you know that person?
Yeah, they're on my.
I
They're
don't
from.
know them.
I retweeted.
Ah. Well,
Yes.
hello everyone. Welcome to this In Another Hell with the Fate series stream with what's your name?
Musaki from the Chaldea Gurus. What's going on?
Yeah. So, this is what we're going to do. We're going to discuss, walking into this hell because
Definitely.
I walked into it, let's see, about if I'm going by my Fate Granddaughter logins 200 days ago.
Ooh, well, welcome.
Yeah, but maybe a little bit more than that because I think how we should start this is probably say how we fell into this hell. So I think I'll go first because I think my story is pretty short for the most part.
Yeah,
Pretty
sure.
short. So basically how I got into this hell was a long time ago when Fate Granddaughter first came out back in what was it? Like a year ago, I think.
Yeah, for NA came out last year.
Yeah, NA. So when it came out, I downloaded it because I was like, I'd watched Fate Zero the first 6 episodes and I got bored and I dropped it. So probably a year before that. And so then I was like, oh, this Fate Granddaughter thing, and I played it for 5 minutes and was like, I'm bored, and I deleted it. But then this year, I was bored. And I was just on my phone and I was bored. It was 12 a.m. probably. I was like, what was that app called? Fate Granddaughter or something? So I re-downloaded it and actually got invested into it. And then I started watching Fate Zero again and then Blade Works. And I'm just in this hell now.
Yep, you're back. Welcome.
Yeah.
Once you get in, it's hard to get out.
Yeah, once I don't know, it took me 2 times to get into it, and it happened, and now I'm here.
Yeah, no, that sounds about right. Story was a little bit, not as much because it goes further back. I actually saw the DVDs, yes, DVD at FYE, and I was like, "Oh, that looks interesting. I like that character design." And then I think in 2009, I saw a trailer, not trailer, but AMV, and I was like, "Oh, that looks really cool. I think I would get into this." And then I just watched all of Fate Stay Night, the Studio Dean version, because at the time it was the best thing ever. Because I'm like, "Oh man, this is so cool." And then the Unlimited Blade Works movie came out, the original one. Yes, that is me. Hello. Yeah, say hello to my daughter. Hi.
Everyone in the chat say hello, daughter.
Yeah, I'm like Maze Hughes. Could you look at my daughter?
Look at my daughter.
I hope I don't die. That would suck.
Oh gosh.
But no, what ended up doing was once Fate Zero kicked in, I was thoroughly hooked, and I started looking up everything Type Moon. Say hi. Yes, I have twin
hello
girls.
To everyone in the chat. I've seen a lot of people come in actually, so that's
cool. Hello.
Hello, Leanne. Hello, Crass. Hello, everyone that's in there.
Everyone's here. Yes.
Yes.
Indeed. But after that, I got hooked ever since.
I have not seen the Studio Dean version, and I don't want to.
It's interesting. It is the only way you'll see Fate route now.
Going off the good animation from Ufotable, just.
Oh yeah, no, it's hard to do that. You kind of have to start with it, so it doesn't look as bad. But now
because I don't know, I like Saber and everything, but it's because I know that's supposed to be her route basically. But I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah,
I like Rin. I like Sakura. I'm good.
It comes from a different generation of anime too, because that was back then where they were adapting stuff, and it's like, oh well, where they try to adapt a visual novel that has 3 different endings, so they're like, all right, let's take a little bit from everything and put it in here. So you see Heaven's Feel, Unlimited Blade Works, all up in there.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh man. Leanne in the chat says, "Talk fangirl, when are your parents coming?" That's an inside joke that only me and her understand.
Oh boy!
in a Discord server, we have two friends, and one of them's mom, and one of them is dad.
Oh boy.
They are my parents. They are my fate parents. They introduced me to this hell as well. They kind of helped me along.
That's great. It's always good to have someone in the fandom that does that. Because if you
actually,
don't,
one of them, the one who came up with the title of this, Mom. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. That's good though. So
yeah.
What made you decide to give it a second chance? Because was it just because you were bored and you just like, you know what, maybe I didn't give it a fair shot.
When I was playing that first Singularity, Fuyuki, I was like, these characters, I don't know, there's something about them that I feel like I'm missing something here, like what they're talking about right now. So I went and talked to a friend and I was like, okay, so like with the Fate series, where do I start? And they're like, 0. And I'm like, okay, I got you. And then I started 0 and I was like, this exists. Finish 0. See, it took me about a week, I think, to finish 0. And then I was like, instantly jumped into like Blade Works, and that took me probably about 2 weeks to finish.
Oh yeah.
So, because I just binged it. I was like, I couldn't stop. Like, I just couldn't stop. Like, clicking the next episode on Netflix. It's like 1 a.m. and I'm like, it's fine.
Yep, that sounds familiar.
Like, I don't know, because 0 has that slow burn in the beginning, and I think that's why the first time I watched it, I got bored. I was like,
Yeah, no, it definitely, like, I like showing people in Fate Zero who just like who've never really seen Fate, but like stuff like Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
but it's like, yeah, you'll enjoy that because there's a lot of politicking and background stuff. But as you saw, second half kicks up and it's like, ooh, all right,
yeah. It was actually interesting. I got my mom to watch Fate Zero with me a bit. We're like on episode 7 or 6, I think. And there was one episode we were watching, and like, I don't know what Waver was saying, but she was just like, man, Waver needs to grow some balls.
Yeah, no, he there's a reason why they call him the man. You don't care about cussing here, do you?
No.
Well, I got my kids here, so no, I can't do that. But spineless whiny mofo.
Yeah.
Yes, that is a butterfly. Now sit down. Scream at the top of her lungs to show me a butterfly. She's adorable. But yeah, no. He is, but he does grow, as you might see in Fate Grand Order. He has that adult form, and that is very much him.
Yeah, but it was just funny that my mom said that, and also Iskandar is her favorite.
That makes sense. Iskandar's best bro. It's really good.
And then it was funny. We got to the episode where they introduce Dear Mood, and she's like, because she kept asking me, which one's your favorite character? Because she always knows I have a husbando in every series I watch, and I'm like, just wait, he's gonna show up. And then Dear Mood shows up, and she's like, okay, I see why you like him. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, the mole. It affects everyone.
Oh god, it wasn't even that. It was actually his voice actor in the dub that got me. But like, oh shit, I love this character now.
Yeah, no, the dub is very good for Zero.
Like, because I knew it instantly who his voice actor was. It's Grant George, and I'm like, I haven't heard Grant George in an anime in so long. Hello.
Right. And familiar name. But yeah, no, it's good. And now, like, I want to say the 2015 or 16 was like the year of Fate because so much Fate stuff came out. I'm not 15. I'm sorry, 2017.
Yeah,
the year of Fate. All the Fate stuff came out last year. The Fate movie, a Fate anime, Fate Grand Order release.
So much Fate.
Yeah, like it
and
was.
Like for instance, Fate Extra just came out on Netflix. So
yep, exactly the full thing.
Existed. I actually binged that with a friend. Actually, we binged that one and Apocrypha, but I'll tell that Apocrypha story later. But when we watched Fate Extra, I finished it. He hasn't finished it yet, but we binged it, and like I remember because I'd actually watched the first few episodes before he did, but then we binged the rest of it together, and I kept freaking out over servants that were in Fate Grand Order that are in that show. And so he hasn't played Fate Grand Order, so he didn't know why I was freaking out. I'm like, it's the dude, don't you understand? He's like, no, I don't. I'm like, well, you need to play Fate Grand Order.
It is. And like, I like seeing that. I'm like, oh man, I get to see the servant in motion now. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, it's them. Oh, God.
Which is good. I mean, actually, yeah, no, Apocrypha last year and the last Encore this year with Heaven's Feel coming out quite often. So yeah, no, Fate's kind of getting into mainstream there.
Now we just need a Fate rhythm game. Where's that?
Oh boy.
I want that really bad. I need that.
There's a lot of good music in Fate, so I think that'd be very popular.
Just freaking like I don't know, Archer dancing. That yeah.
I mean, if you've ever seen a show called Carnival Phantasm, the opening does have a lot of.
Yeah, I have seen that. I did binge that because again, as I like to refer to them, mom and dad were like, "Hey, go watch this."
It's pretty funny, especially when you know that, like, all the characters. Like I didn't know them all when I first watched it. Then I dug into Tsukihime, and I was like, "Okay, this is actually funny."
I only watched the Fate parts of that one because I didn't understand the other parts. I'm like, I don't know who these characters are because there's that. I heard the whole thing. There's this thing called the Nasu verse, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Like I remember I tried to watch the what is that one with Shiki in it? What's that series called?
Guard of Sinners or Kara no Kyokai.
I tried watching those them like. 2 of them, I think, the movies or whatever, and I was thoroughly confused. I had no idea what was going on. I was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, no, it's one of those movies, kind of similar to Ghost in the Shell, where you got to sit down and you do have to pay attention. And it doesn't help that the movies themselves aren't in chronological order.
Yeah. Someone told me that it's like the Monogatari series where it's not in order, and I'm like, why do they do this?
I don't know why they do that. You think they would just do it in chronological, but they probably thought it wouldn't be interesting if they did that.
I guess. I'm like, I don't. Okay, I'll probably try to sit through them again, but I don't know.
I would take your time because I mean, Natsuverse. The reason why I like all of it is because everything shares the same magic system, the same terms, the same organizations. So it's like, if you understand one thing, you'll understand a different aspect of that same thing somewhere else.
Yeah.
Like Tsukihime, the fact you get to see a little bit more of the church, and you know the church from Kirei, and Kirei is just Yoroko shoulder. All that
Kirei, I don't even want to think about that piece of.
He's a good villain, though.
He kills my favorite character, okay?
Yeah, I mean, he does.
Like, no, seriously, like, freaking Lancer class is my favorite class of all time. I have, like, 3 boys. Karna, Deermoon, and Ku. They're all my favorite. They all die.
Yep.
It's not okay.
I mean, God. He didn't die Karna didn't die to suicide. He died to Astolfo, like, coming out of nowhere and saving Seed.
True, but that's the one apocryphal story I wanted to tell. Is that when me and my friend were watching Apocrypha on Netflix together, and I saw Karna for the first time, I was like, do not tell me he's the Lancer class, because and then it turned out he was the Lancer class. I was like, God damn it, he better not die. And then we get to the episode where he dies, and then my friend just looks at me and goes, ha, sucks to be you. It sucks.
Yeah, no, the Lancers had the lowest luck. Like, even stat-wise, they do. It's kind of bad.
But then there's Skahak over there. It's like, what about her?
She
doesn't die yet.
But that's what her wish is. Her wish is to die. So she's very unlucky because she can't.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Yeah, I know.
Well, maybe we just need to stick her as the servant of Kirei, and then she'll get her wish. Oh gosh, that's horrible.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to see Skyhawk in more material, because she has a very good backstory.
But no, oh gosh, like okay. I was watching the Magical Girl Ilya anime.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And Kirei shows up in like 2 of the episodes. In the first episode he showed up in, I was like, get out right now. I don't want to see you here. Leave. And then he, like, I don't know, gave them like freaking the spicy tofu, and it was like, okay, but get out.
Yeah, God. I understand that. It's
every time I see Kirei in anything, I just want to kill him.
I mean, I get you. He is there, but he's not there all the time, if it helps.
He actually did have a brief, like the briefest of cameos in Fate Extra, like the end of episode 1, and I'm just like, get out.
You're lucky. In the game, he's there all the time.
No. If he showed up in like Fate Grand Order, I don't know how he would, but if he did, I'd be like, hey, Ku, come here for a second. Kill him, please.
Interesting. All right. I'd love to see that. That'd be a good reaction.
I'd literally, actually, no, I'd probably get all my Kus, because I have all the Kus now. I'd be like, everyone gang up on him and kill him. Even Caster Ku.
You got Caster Ku, Proto, regular, you got Berserker too?
Yep.
Awesome.
We don't talk about how much money I spent.
I mean, that's fine. Nina on Chaldea Gurus rolled quite a bit, didn't get her. But because of that, she's discovered her love of Edmond Dantes. So there you go.
I want that character too because he looks like Nagito from Danganronpa.
Right, that's what initially drew me to him. I'm like, wait a minute, is that Danganronpa's artist? Yes, it is. Okay.
And then Cleopatra also looks like a Danganronpa character.
Same thing, same artist too.
I didn't get Cleo either, and I'm sad.
Well, I mean, you got another chance. They rerun the event next year, so.
Oh, look! Mom's dropping by in the chat. Hi, Mom. Not my real mom, but my fake mom. Fate mom.
There you go.
My fake mom.
Hello, Mrs. Otaku fangirl. I don't know.
God. Where's Dad? We need Dad in here.
Mr.
Fate Dad.
Yeah, you have Cleo. Nice.
Oh, funny. Speaking of Fate Dad, he's all salty that I have Jalter and he doesn't.
Did you see? Do you see bits of the Fate Grand Order arcade?
Oh, it looks good, and I wish I was in Japan.
Right.
I hate my life. It's funny because my cousin's going to Japan next year, and I'm like, hey, can you like go find the Fate arcade thing for me?
Right, definitely. Get those cards.
Yeah, get me a card, bro. Like, please.
Though, I mean, Sega apparently makes the arcade machines, so there's a very good chance that could come over eventually.
I don't know. I couldn't see it happening, but because I don't know. Like, I see things like Sonic making its way over here, yeah, but like, I don't know.
I mean, it depends on how big it gets.
Like, I could see it appearing at a convention, but nowhere else. Because cons have arcades sometimes, so. Hello? Did you die? Awkward silence. I don't know what's happening.
I'm back, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
but
all right.
Conventions have arcades sometimes, so I think that like maybe you could see it there. I don't know.
I mean, it depends. It all depends. Gundam Versus was the same thing. It was an arcade machine that was only in Japan, and they brought that over as a PlayStation port. So it's possible.
Yeah, maybe that would be good. If they did, but
it'd be good for me, and I gotta see Okita, literally my favorite saber of all time, animated. That has to happen.
Another saber face.
Oh yeah, but I like saber faces. I also like it when if they're gonna do it, at least make the characters different, like Nero or Jean or Okita, to where that's a face, but different voice actress, different personalities.
I was talking to one of my friends and like showing them characters that are like, like the saber faces, and they're like, oh, that's lazy artist. And I'm like, okay, don't have to be like that, bro.
I mean, Natsu just really likes the saber design, and technically main character of Tsukihime has that design as well, so she technically inspired that.
Okay. It's funny because, like, I would always see pictures of, like, Saber, and I'd be like, yep, this blonde girl, she exists, and I always knew that character existed, and then I watched, like, Fate Zero, and I'm like, oh, this is King Arthur? Wait, King Arthur's a dude. Wait, what?
Yeah, that is the question. That also begins the gender bending.
Yeah. And then I'm like, wait a second. And then there's Merlin.
Oh yeah, Merlin's definitely here, and there's also a female Merlin too. So,
oh dear God.
Yep, female Merlin is, you guessed it, a saber face.
Oh joy!
Because it's voiced by the same voice actress as Arturiga.
Really? That's
and the male version of Arthur, because the male version does exist.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I'm like, I want him.
He will be coming next year around February.
Good.
But he's
It'd be
actually
my
voiced.
Valentine's Day gift.
Yes, the White Boys collection. That's his rate up. But he actually is voiced by the same voice of Merlin. So they swapped.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. So like the male version is Arthur, our male version of Arthur is Merlin, and the female version of Merlin is Artoria.
My surfer Mordred is gonna be like, there's my dad, but then there's also my dad. What?
So many dads.
So many dads.
My younger dad, my older dad, my dark dad.
Too many dads. Which one's the real one?
They're all real.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it's good.
But if you had to pick a favorite character from Zero and Blade Works, which would it be?
That's tough. Zero and Blade Works. I mean, I'm very particular. I like Kiritsugu from Zero. And from Unlimited Blade Works, it probably has to be Emiya, because that was the first guy I thought was cool. And the first cosplay I ever did was Emiya.
Oh, really?
Yep.
That's cool.
Wasn't that great at it, but I was like, you know what? I like this anime so much, I'm going to cosplay as this guy.
Oh, look. My Fate Dad has made it into the chat there.
Hi, Mr. Otaku Fangirl.
Hey, Fate Dad, remember that I have Jalter and you don't. I like to rub it in his face.
I have MP2 Jalter.
Oh, jeez.
That is on a stream.
Actually, I did a stream of rolling for Jalter, and like I think she was the last one that appeared in the last like roll, I think. If I remember correctly. It was weird because like it showed like the gold card, and I was like, because like it had that weird looking whatever, because it didn't look like any class I'd seen before, and I was like, what's happening? And then it turned around and it was Jalter, and I was like, wow!
Yeah, that's awesome. Like, legitimate.
Well, looks like Fate Dad's disowning me again.
Oh boy, that sounds like a trend.
It is. Hey, Dad, look, you're gonna get Loyally Jalter. It's fine.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting Jalter, the younger version.
Police sirens.
Which I can't wait for you guys to see the story of, because I've actually played Fate Grand Order since JP came out 2015. So I know all this stuff. I finally get to read it in English instead of looking up translation notes on Reddit. It's like, oh man, I get to know now.
You get to know. I've tried to keep Fate Grand Order spoilers to a minimum. Like, there's one kind of big one I know, and I wish I didn't, but fan art exists.
No, they did it. Dang it.
Yeah, it kind of sucks, but like, I don't know. Camelot kind of alluded to it, so it's like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Camelot alludes to a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
but I just wish I didn't know that, because it's like, damn it, why fan art? Why would you do this to me?
Oh, I hated to when people actually tell the spoilers like on comments and stuff, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, well, they asked about it. They didn't ask for spoilers. They just asked you how to get this thing done.
Oh man.
Especially as like a guy who making content about Fate, it kind of sucks for me, because I'm like, I want to make a good story around it and make people at least feel the same way I did when I found out about it. Yes, they must feel things. They must have tears.
Tears. Oh man. But
it's coming too, Babylonia.
I'm excited for that because of Castergill. So. Yep,
Castergill will be in there. Ishtar will be in there as well.
And then what's the green-haired one? I forgot.
Enkidu.
Yeah, that.
That would be Castergill's best friend, who Ishtar killed in his legend.
Yeah, I was like, that's gonna be a fun thing to happen, probably.
Oh yeah, no, the drama will be there.
The drama will be real.
Yep, because in the beginning, at least, Natsu even like stated that in the beginning, when they had made Fate Grand Order, they didn't put their full effort in it. It's like, oh, okay, it's just a Fate mobile game, whatever. It doesn't need a real hardcore story. That's why the first 3 chapters were kind of rough.
Yeah.
Except for like maybe Jolter's beginning, that was really good, but Septum I hated. Okeanos is okay. I like some of the dialogue. But like after
Okeanos,
that,
oh god, I don't want to think about
freaking Jason.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like they decided it's like, okay, when we get to Camelot, we're actually gonna take this seriously, like everything about this game.
And even the fights, making them super difficult.
Yep, the fights were harder. The story was more impactful and drama-filled. Like, there was blood.
I actually cried a little bit at the end of Camelot.
Yeah, no, they pulled at your heartstrings.
Because it was the thing about, like, the reveal about Bedivere that got to me. I was like, no, this precious boy.
Yeah, just like, whoa. Now I really want you as a servant now. Like,
and then you get him for free, and it's like, yay.
It's like, yes, it's okay. I will take care of you. And stat-wise, he is really good. He's one of the best 3-star
Actually, it's
savers.
funny. I have him at NP2, I think, because before I finished Camelot, I actually got him in a role for, like, I think it was I don't remember what banner it was, but I got him and it was weird.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
He's not on many banners outside the story banner, so it might have been one with the knights on it.
Yeah, it was. It was weird because, like, I was rolling for someone else, but then he came, and I'm like, oh, hi, how you doing?
Hello.
And then I got a lot of other Camelot servants that I'm probably never going to use, like Tristan. I hate Tristan. I'll never use him.
No, I hated him in the story.
I only hated him because, like, he was my hardest boss fight ever in Camelot. I hated it. I was like, really? This is stupid.
Harder than Gawain?
His gift reversal was, I hated it.
Yeah, his gift was kind of messed up.
It just annoyed me. So I was like, why would
why would they do this?
Like, Gawain was fine. I was like, because apparently that's how you pronounce his name, Gawain, according to Fate Extra.
Gawain.
Like, no, even people in my comment section on my Fate Grand Order Let's Plays are like, it's Gawain, not Guywain. And I'm like, okay.
I just call him Gawain, whatever. He's annoying and I hate him, especially because I played Fate Extra, which in that game, he's in it, and he insults you and your servant that you choose. And I'm like, okay, you about to die.
Well, geez, I actually liked him in the Fate Extra anime because, I don't know, in Fate Grand Order, I think his art style is a little weird, but, like, in the Fate Extra anime, he's, like, really cute, and I'm like, hi, Bishy.
Yeah, no, he's always been a Bishi. I will say that.
In Fate Grand Order, he looks old. I don't know. He looks like, meh.
Yeah, probably the different artists, because, you know.
Yeah, it's the different artist just makes me go, eh.
Yeah, I mean, because his art for Fate Extella, he looks a lot different for that. So,
yeah.
Yeah, no. He's good. He's good. So, like, what else are you looking to get into? Because it seems like you fed into almost everything Fate related.
I want to try those new, like, games that are coming out for the PS4, but I don't know where they begin.
You talking about Extella, like the
I don't understand where that thing begins or ends. I don't get it.
Well, the first one was just Extella. Like, they've only had 2 so far. Extella and Link.
Okay.
Link hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
Link actually has servers from Fate Grand Order in it, like Arjuna and Darius and everything like that.
Okay.
So that'd be nice to see them in 3D motion. Yeah, like, so yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I'm hoping to get that as well. Of course, probably when you try to stream it, if you stream from your PlayStation, you're not going to be allowed to show the cutscenes because.
No. See, that's why one thing I don't stream because my internet doesn't want to stream video games.
Right.
But 2 is because that they can do that, is they can put restrictions on stuff like that.
Yeah, it's really lame.
That's why I like recording it as a Let's Play, so
Yeah, see that? That's a nose. Yeah, but no.
It says Alex says, really, because I started Extella and kind of feel like something was missing.
Oh, well, the thing is with Extella, so like it is its own thing, but it is going with the knowledge that you have in some way, shape, or form know what Fate Extra is.
Okay.
So if you played Fate Extra and kind of get a gist of the story from Fate Extra, they kind of retcon some things with Extella.
Okay.
For that. So that's kind of why it's like it is important, but it isn't. Like, you can probably read a Spark Notes or a wiki about what happened in Extra, and I might fill in some of the blanks.
Okay, that makes sense.
And apparently I got a message that someone says hi. Hello. Hi.
Hey, woo.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
But yeah, no, like Karasa, Extra, CCC, Extella, and then Link. CCC is definitely another can of worms because that's a game they won't even bring over to America.
Well, that's sad.
Do you like Gilgamesh?
Yes.
Okay, well, in that game, you get to put Gilgamesh in a leash and chain.
I'm gonna need to import that game. I'm just gonna need to import that game.
It's a lot more.
I don't care
like
if I can't read it.
It's like you can praise your servants and you can punish them. So that's.
Oh my god.
And there's 3 characters introduced that are Sakura faces. They all have Sakura's face.
Really?
One of them has blades for feet, and the other one she has very big assets.
Well, all right then. I mean, Sakura does have that anyway. So.
Well, she has She has the goddess of fertility inside of her, so it's.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
The biggest in the game, bigger than Orion and Drake.
But it can't be bigger than Raico's.
Bigger than Raico's.
No, that's bull.
I'm not even joking. There's a chart. There's a chart that exists that compares all the sizes.
That's bull. It can't be bigger than Raico's.
It's obscenely it's absurd. Not gonna lie.
Oh, but no, Gilgamesh in a chain. I'm gonna need that game.
Yeah, the game's good. It's just translations. There are none. There have been a couple fan attempts to translate it, but unsuccessful.
That's sad. It's sad. We need to get like some video game company and be like, hey, you know this game? Maybe you should bring it over here.
I mean, I don't see why they shouldn't. Fate is a big enough franchise to where I think it would sell.
Just don't give it to Nintendo. They'll censor it heavily.
Oh, they will. They definitely will.
Don't give it to Nintendo. Oh god.
Nope. I guess I'll swing it back to you. What is your favorite character in general? All of Fate.
Okay. It's hard because like it probably has to be Ku because Ku's just a good boy.
He is. He's cool.
It's just like I should say Deer Mood because that's the first Lancer I fell in love with, but I don't know. Ku is Ku.
That makes
I
sense.
like how Alex is. It's Ku, and I'm like, yeah, it's Ku.
Nailed it. I agree with Karas. If they censor CCC, they wouldn't even be a game left. It's very bad. I mean, granted, they released a game called Conception.
Yeah, like that thing exists. Like, why can't we have the other stuff?
Yeah, like they literally say, "All right, your goal is to have kids."
It's like, what the heck? But I mean, it's like, you know, like for instance, with Nintendo Fire Emblem Fates, they took away the petting mini game because, like, oh, American audiences can't handle that.
I'm like, really? I mean,
like you can do that same thing in a Vocaloid rhythm game as pet them, same thing. And I think we handled it just fine.
Exactly. Not like, oh man, they're objectifying women because, like, hey, you can do that to everybody.
Yeah.
That's the women.
Oh gosh. But now that's the male side of like favorite characters. But if I had to pick female characters, it's probably Rin.
Yeah. So that means you're rolling for Ishtar tonight.
Yeah. It looks at Wallet cries.
Yeah. No. I bought a packet. My last paycheck, and I'll be rolling tonight on my channel.
I'm waiting for to get paid on Wednesday to probably try.
Oh yeah, she'll be around, so you got time. But like for me, like her and Merlin are going to be absorbing a lot of my funds this year.
Actually, I got baited for that Thanksgiving banner, and I tried for Skahak. Okay, this is what I did. So I had 6 tickets. Actually, I had 7, so I used 1 extra for Gil. But I gave 6 to Skahak. She didn't come on those, so I spent $80 for the Saint Quartz packet, just the 81. She didn't come. It's like, okay, I'm limiting myself. So then the Gilgamesh one happened, and I used the 7 tickets. Didn't come. Tried the 80 Saint Quartz packet. Didn't come. Cried. Because I'm like, I'm trying once. I'm limiting myself. I'm budgeting like an adult.
Right, there you go.
And so then Alex told me, by the way, in the chat, because he can attest to this. He told me as I was watching the Ilya anime yesterday, is that he was like, oh, Ilya has that last banner. You gonna roll in it? And I was like, I shouldn't, but I did.
Oh no.
I did, and she didn't come.
Yeah, no, Ilya is tricky. I do need to complete the family though. She's the only one I don't have.
I actually have Kuro and Assassin Kuritsugu. So
yes, I got.
I don't have Irie though, which is sad.
But don't worry, you'll have another chance to complete that in 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
That's when it comes back.
Yeah, sad.
The Chloe event actually doesn't have. I don't know when that's coming back because it hasn't even come back in JP.
Yeah. So, I'm glad with Chloe though. I like Chloe as a character. She's a little strange, but I like her.
A little, yeah, she's
a little strange,
a little predatory in nature, but I mean, she has a good heart. I mean, she's angsty. She's angsty.
Yeah.
Being a part of.
Because I don't know, in the anime, like, because like I knew a little bit about the Ilya anime, just like because I'd seen one of the kiss scenes before, and I was like, I don't understand why there's two girls kissing, and then I actually watched the show, and I'm like, oh. So they're, exchanging mana and shit, but really?
Yeah, but you can tell it's like, okay, this is fan service, and I don't like it. Why did you do that?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. That anime, it has its fan service, but it also has its really good stuff in it,
Right. No, definitely. I get what you're saying. Like,
I am actually 3 episodes away from finishing it, and I don't want to.
Good, because then you need to watch the movie.
Yeah, I've been told there's a movie, and I'm like, okay, do we need to see that?
It will make you love Shiro.
Yeah, Shiro.
I'm telling. Hey, yo, her parents.
I mean, in Blade Works, he was, your typical pro tag, though. It's like,
telling you, like,
I mean,
Mr. Otaku fangirl.
Go ahead, Dad. Put her in the support, so I can be happy.
There you go.
Because I have Jalter in my support for you, so use her.
Oh yeah, you're enjoying the little Kogel.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
When he happened in the Ilya anime, I'm just like, wow, you actually exist in this show.
Yep. And
then his like calling Ilya One-chan, I'm just like, that's cute.
Yep.
I'm like, I want that. What? No. The little brother I never had.
I mean, he is in Fate Grand Order.
I do have him. I don't use him though.
You should. He's pretty good.
He's like level 40, I think, but I've been focusing on like all my other like higher servants.
Oh, I get it. That's something that I did as well when I first started.
Like right now, I'm trying to get Protoku up to max ascended. So.
Hey, Protoku.
Like I'm kind of going in order. Like I got Artoria done, I got Jalter done. Now I'm on Protoku, and then I'm gonna go to Archer Artoria in the swimsuit. So yeah.
Hey, you got her too. Nice, yeah.
Yeah. I was actually because like I didn't have enough money to get Kiyohime in the swimsuit, which I was really sad about. But so I was like, okay, I'll try to get the other ones that are left.
And you got Archer Artoria.
And I got Martha in the swimsuit and Marie in the swimsuit.
Sick.
Yeah, which I'll probably never use those two, but they're there.
Yeah, Martha is a pretty good ruler at the very least. If you don't have Jean or Amakusa or something like that.
Yeah. Gosh, I want Amakusa so bad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just because, like, okay, this is another Apocrypha story with me and my friend. So we were watching the episode of Apocrypha where he, like, takes off his shirt.
Yeah.
And, like, we paused the episode and we're like, yo, this dude is ripped as hell. We had to pause it and just, like, freak out about that because we did not expect that.
He just wants to tell you about his religion. That's all.
But like seriously, like my friend was freaking out because he was like, "Oh my gosh, this dude is ripped. I'm jealous." But I was freaking out being a fangirl about it. I was like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
So that was the moment that I was like, "Okay, I need him in Fate Grand Order right now because those abs are glorious."
Getting great meat on those abs.
And then Semiramis just looks at me like, "That's mine. Don't touch."
Oh man, you gonna try and get Semiramis when she comes on the game?
Probably. If I have Amakusa at that time, I'm like, "Oh yeah, they need to be together because I shipped that."
And you'll be sad to know that Semiramis does not know Amakusa.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That sucks.
They're playing it fate-wise where it's like, oh, technically they don't have memories of what happens.
Well, I can always headcanon that they do.
Oh yeah, the fan base said, oh, screw that. No, they're still a couple.
Yeah, it's like, no. Oh gosh. Oh man, actually, you know what? This is a really interesting story. Speaking of Apocrypha,
Yeah.
so Mordred's English voice actress, what's her name? Erica. What's her last name? I can't remember.
That's not. It's
What?
not Mendez. It's not Erica Mendez. She
Erica.
plays Jack.
Oh God. Yeah. I cannot remember her. I know it's Erica, but I can't remember her last name. But when I went to a con a few months back this year, I asked her about like Fate Apocrypha because she's Mordred, and she told us a story, and it actually made me almost cry there, sitting here listening to her talk about it. She was like, when she was recording the scene where like, you know, her master dies and stuff.
Yes.
She had to stop recording to like actually cry for a second.
Yeah,
it was like it really got to her, like that whole thing really. And then after she recorded that scene, they recorded the yells that Mordred does in that final fight before she dies and stuff.
Yeah.
And those yells that you hear her do are her letting out her emotions from like that previous scene.
Yep. I recall.
So it was like I was gonna like start crying. I was like, nope, hold it back. Don't cry in front of this voice actress. Don't do that.
Yeah, no, I actually recall that because around the time that Apocrypha like finally came out in full on Netflix, all the voice actors and the producers and voice directors decided to watch it on stream on Twitch. And as Chaldea Gurus, I obviously snuck in there because one of the members knows Erica Mendez. So I was like, oh, sweet, I'm going to watch this. And the Mordred voice actor said the same thing. And she's like, I couldn't hold back my emotion. Like, I've gotten so connected to this character and all her backstory and everything. It's just like, oh, no. It's like, I like it when the voice actors get that connected to their character.
That's definitely like a bonus when they do like that. It was and it was funny. When her panel was happening, next to it was actually a Fate photo shoot going on, and we told her, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna sneak in there real quick." And when she came back in, she's like, "They probably had no idea who I was."
I mean, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, like you know, freaking out. She likes Fate a lot, so it's just like, unfortunately, the Mordred cosplay.
Thank you, went back. Yeah, I would totally love to meet her at a con and be like, "Hey, look, yo, we also love Mordred. It's great."
Yeah, she's really nice and really cool. So,
indeed, and
it's hard to know that Mordred shares the same voice as Futaba from Persona 5, though. That's
right. It's such a different character. It's like
strange. Oh God,
like tonal whiplash. Like she's actually going through a little bit of a. Not in a resurgence, but like this is her break, kind of like Futaba and Mordred. It came out in this both with series that came out in the same year. So yeah. I hope you see her in more stuff.
Good money off it. But
yeah, no, like I found out about you in particular thanks to Sloan, the female otaku. That's how I found out about you.
I found out about you through her as well. So. There you go. And Saint Courts as well.
Oh yeah. Voice. Love that man. Love that rock.
That rock that doesn't give us what we want sometimes.
Oh no, he knows. Like he even says it. I'm the little voice in your head that tells you to spend all your money on Saint Courts.
Yeah. Oh, then you're just broke and you don't have money for food.
Yeah. Well, I can't afford to do that. My kids would yell at me, as you heard earlier. It's like Daddy, food.
But we can't eat.
No, I'm getting down. Unfortunately, I'm teaching them bad habits because sometimes they roll for me, and I'm like, oh no.
They're like, oh no, they're gonna grow up like
started early.
Start them early.
I mean, their favorite movie was My Neighbor Totoro for a while. Back to back. So they love anime. They love Pikachu.
Are you gonna go take them to see Detective Pikachu?
I guess I'll have to now. Like I showed them the trailer. They were not disturbed.
No, that since that movie's PG-13, he's illegally allowed to say fuck once in that movie.
Oh boy.
I hope he does. I hope I hear Pikachu as okay.
Pika Pika.
God. That would be really interesting.
I just never thought I'd see the day that there'd be a live action Pokemon movie. Like with an actual budget.
Yeah.
Let alone Ryan Reynolds as the voice of Pikachu, but just like
I still find that weird, but
yeah, it seems like a meme has taken off. Now, what if they actually did a Fate live action? Who would your cast be?
Some of the stage plays they have for Fate, for Camelot. Actually, they did a stage play for Camelot.
Yes, they did.
I've seen clips of it. I've seen like one of Ozymandias singing his like song, and I'm like, that's great. But
yeah, I like the fights in that musical. Like,
I actually haven't seen all of it. I wish I could find it somewhere, like the whole thing. But
I'm trying to buy it on Blu-ray. Like, I don't care if I don't understand it. I'll watch it.
Yeah, I've actually watched the Persona 3 stage plays, almost all of them.
Yeah, no, stage plays are good. And like
they are good. It's weird because like then there's live action movies that are, bad.
Yeah, it's just like, maybe they should just do live action TV shows instead of movies.
Well, there is some live action TV shows. Like Death Note has one made in Japan. It was okay.
I remember that. I cried.
Okay, I mean the actor playing L was hot, but
I just didn't like the lack of monologues. Because they just sat there staring and saying nothing. And I'm like, I know there's a monologue there, but you're not saying it.
Kind of like a Japanese drama romance one. That's kind of what I felt like they were going for as well. It felt more, drama romance than what Death Note actually is.
Psychological thriller horror thing. Murder mystery.
But, oh man. So let's see. Oh, okay, here's the thing. If you had to pick one series to watch for the rest of your life, either Fate Apocrypha or Fate Extra, which would you pick?
I don't know, because those Nero head tilts, the shaft head tilts, are very tempting. I probably have to say Apocrypha. It has more servants that I recognize and enjoy, and I like some of the music. Granted, I hate the opening theme of the first part.
You do? Why?
It doesn't sound like a theme I can get behind. It switches tones too much, and I'm like, I can't get behind this. Like, I'm trying to rock out, and I'm like, I can't do it. Like,
wait. Leanne in the chat just said she doesn't like Nero. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get out.
I mean, I'm starting to find a lot of people that don't like Nero nowadays.
What? There's nothing to dislike about her, I'd say.
But there's the question: do you like Tamamo? If she says yes, then we know why she doesn't like Nero.
Well, I like Tamamo, so.
There are some people that just diehard love Tamamo but hate Nero.
That's interesting. I've never heard that before.
I think it's because of the backlash of how popular Nero is getting in the fan base.
Or maybe it's the Padodu. Oh gosh, I like that song. It's too good. Actually, I was at work and I was like, "Do not start singing this in front of people. Do not reveal you're a weeb."
That reminds me. I went to pick up this microphone from Best Buy, and the person that was helping me asked for help from another lady who looked super cheery. She was just so annoyed. Just like, I hate her so much. Like, I hate it when she does Pokemon noises. But she's a kid. She's 2 years away from 30. And I'm sitting here like, I'm almost 30. Dude, she's like, oh, so what do you do with this microphone? I have a YouTube channel. Like, what do you do? Game walkthroughs. Oh no! Don't reveal.
When my family, like a few days ago, when we went to go like visit them, like to go to the swimming at a hotel, and they were like, "Oh, we were watching some of your videos." I'm like, "Stop! Don't do that! No, like please stop already."
It is weird to have that happen.
Just don't, because no, though it's cringy. Don't do it.
But it's okay. I mean, you made it. You put your heart and soul into it.
No, it's like I don't even watch my own videos. I can't watch my own videos. I'm like, I'm so cringy. Why?
You can do it. I believe in you.
No, like I'll probably watch my scripted videos, but anything that's not scripted, I'm like, no, thank you.
So you're not gonna watch this back afterward?
Oh, heck no.
All right, I'm going to retweet it to you every other week now.
Oh, dang it.
It's like, hey, check out this life.
When they tell me they watch my videos, I'm like, oh, dear God, what did I say in these videos? I could have said something that I don't even remember.
But it means they like your stuff.
I mean, I don't know, because like I'm sure my family has no idea what I'm talking about half the time because they don't know what anime is. They don't understand. So
I mean,
when I say the word like trap, they're like, "What's a trap?" I'm like, "Oh god damn it."
Yeah, even to my aunt, I'm like, yeah, I do YouTube, but like, oh, what's that? I make videos about a game. Oh, that's nice. So then she showed off people at Thanksgiving. Yeah, my son has a channel.
Card, and I'm like, please don't give that to anyone.
But you got to do it. Yeah, stay determined.
Stay determined.
Right.
But apparently, Leanne said that she likes Solomon, and I'm like, what does that have to do with not liking Nero?
That is very true. What does that have to do about not liking Nero?
Yeah, there's nothing to do with it. I don't even think. I don't know.
Like, yeah, you also don't like Elizabeth. It's because you don't like their singing.
Maybe that's it. But I like Elizabeth. I actually grew to really love her. Because I'd seen her in the story parts of the Singularities. I'm like, okay, you exist. But then the Halloween event came, and I don't know. I started to really like her in the Halloween event.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween event. And now I have the Halloween Liz. I have the other Halloween Liz, and then I have the Lancer Liz.
Oh, yep. There you go. So it's all good.
I have all of them, and they're just there. And I'm like, yay.
Have you played the Garden of Sinners event in FGO? Were you around when that came around?
No, I was not around for that.
All right. Well, I mean, it gives some very good backstory for Elizabeth in one of the scenes there.
So really?
I mean, you like Persona. There's a little bit of Persona moment in that apartment.
Really?
They thought Boudica has a moment like that. Elizabeth has a moment like that. A couple others. I was like, oh man, it's kind of rough.
Alex says, you often tell me, hey, go watch the new Let's Play. You got to hear the joke I made. I'm like, yeah, I tell you that because I'm okay with other people watching my content.
But you're not okay with people watching your content.
Yes, I am. I just don't want to watch it again.
All right, so if you guys watch it, make sure to check out Otaku Fangirl's video collection on her YouTube channel. I will be retweeting it once a week.
Oh, no. But no, like it's like I'll tell people to watch my content, but not my family.
Yeah, well, one day you will.
I did get my mom to watch my analysis video of Gilgamesh, and she's like, I don't know what you were talking about. Cool. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. But they'll get it.
Video that I made, my cringy video about how to not summon a servant in Fate Grand Order or whatever I titled it. And that video is cringe to the max.
Yeah, I'm doing a bully. I do that. I do that with people I think should have more confidence in themselves.
No, we don't bully. We don't bully people like we don't bully the banana oni.
Yeah, no, we don't. I love Ibaraki so much.
You know, I was at least like when I started FGO, I was around for those memes, so that's good.
Yeah, you were. A lot of memes, and even more memes to come.
I didn't understand what they were talking about, but then I was like, oh, wait, now I get it.
Yeah, she does look like a giant banana. She's super yellow.
I have her, actually, at Fate Grand Order. So
she's good. Very good.
She came when I was trying to roll for... I think it was Cleo.
Was it shooting?
No, it was when I was trying to roll for Cleo. She came in one of the roles.
Oh, my. All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She is a berserker. She ends in the regular banner. Yeah, that makes sense.
And you know, speaking of the Cleo banner, guess who spooked me super hard? Like at least enough to get them to MP4.
Oh, is it Emiya?
No, it's freaking the Vlad extra one.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
So many times.
Hey, Oki, that sounds familiar, doesn't it?
But no, like seriously, I was like, why? Go away. I don't want you, but I have you now at MP4.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never use you, but okay.
He wants to be your uncle.
No.
I mean, you see the Apocrypha. You know what he's like.
His name is Koo. Is that Koo? Since I summoned him, he never left my party until I maxed bonded him.
Nice.
Yeah, like that was a few weeks ago. So now he's actually just kind of sitting alone. Nowhere. He's just sitting in my calendar. Like I've been used for so many months, but now I'm not used.
There's actually a comment about that. It's like, hey, yes, I finally reached bond rank 10. Are you gonna take me to that special room? sure, step this way. And you bring it to the second archive. It's like, help.
It's like, oh, sad day. No, I've actually never put anyone in the second archive. They're all just in the first one.
I put Chaldea in there, both versions. He can go Rod. Stay in there. Like you're like the last servant I'll level up. I'll level up some 1 stars and 2 stars over you. We got Hans and Shakespeare. They deserve more of my time.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I hate them.
Honestly, the only servant I've ever grown to hate is Tristan.
I get it. He really is a dick in his singularity. I mean, him as a character, when you have him, it's fine.
Yeah.
But in that singularity, he's like, man, screw you.
Yeah. It's funny because like I almost like sold him off for like the rare prisms. I almost did, but you know what stopped me? His voice actor.
Yep.
It was his voice actor that stopped me from doing it. I'm like, oh, I know that voice. I can't get rid of you. Damn it.
So he'll just sit there like a trophy.
Yeah, you're just there as a voice trophy.
There you go. They do have some good voice actresses and actors in this in these games as characters.
It was really weird for me switching from like dub voices from like the animes to like Fate Grand Order being, you know, the Japanese ones.
Full Japanese. I am glad they're finally starting to put subtitles. Yeah. Like it's good they're putting the subtitles in finally because I'm like, fine. There's actually going to be a couple scenes to where it's in game. And like you won't have any idea what they're saying, so I'm like, oh, so glad they did that because I wanted to know what they're saying for so long, and you know sometimes I just don't want to go to the Wikia and read the dialogue option.
Translations. Alex says 2 things. He said, I love the Hansons after Camelot. Love me some Gramps and Purple Girls. And then he said, she sold a Berserker Vlad and a Nightingale.
Vlad and Nightingale? Why?
Yeah. Well, I burned one Vlad because I thought maybe if I burned one, Cleo would want to come home, but
wrong. You believe the meme. Oh no.
But I didn't want Nightingale. I was like, ew, no, go away. I burned her.
She just wants to help you at all costs, even if you die.
I was angry at the time.
Oh man!
I also got when I was rolling for. Oh, I was rolling for Ilya yesterday. I got another Rama, and I was like, I could MP2 you, but I'm gonna burn you out of spite.
Oh no! Well, that was a good boy. He did nothing wrong.
I'm never gonna use him though.
Why? Who do you have as a saber?
I have original saber, Artoria.
Oh, you got Artoria. I mean, there's gonna be other situations where you might need him.
I don't know. I mean, I also don't like Rama's art style. Kind of meh about it.
I hear you. I get that. No, that's a lie. She did it for the saber outfit.
No. I thought I burned someone else for the saber outfit.
Oh my
no, maybe
God.
it was them. No, I did burn Nightingale out of spite though, because that one I was kind of an angry burn.
Ugh.
I did glad though for the saber outfit.
But you wanted to have your master character dressed like casual saber. Like I want it.
I wanted it. I was like, I need this.
It's a good craft essence. I'm sorry, Mystico too, so it's not bad.
I just wanted it because it's like I'm cosplaying a saber.
Yeah, indeed. Just there eventually will be outfits where you can dress up from the Fuyuki High School uniform.
I want that. I looked at the codes actually. And there's this one that I really want. It's the black outfit with I don't know what it's called though.
Is it the new one that just came out?
Oh god, what is that black one? Let me look at it real quick.
One.
It might be that one because like I looked at it, and I'm like, that's really cool looking. I want it.
Oh yeah, that will happen in about a couple of years.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah, like not actually. Now it's a year. It's a year now. Okay, so sorry, not that long. I don't. Yeah. It's been so long. Like I'm there right now.
We're always gonna be so behind on JP.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's because a lot of it is story locked, and all of the story, like all events, are story based. Like I know some people might think like they're not canon. No, every single event is canon.
Mm-hmm.
So they can't speed those out, or they could be like Korea and say, "Screw your life schedule. You're gonna get events back to back to back to back."
The Babylonia chapter actually.
Yeah, they have surpassed us by a little bit, but
like,
NA is trying to follow JP's schedule as it came out.
Yeah,
as best as possible, which means we're probably after this gonna get Babylon and then Solomon for like the last 2 weeks to Christmas.
Oh,
sorry, December. Nah, it's called Christmas now.
I'm not ready for whatever final battle awaits us before whatever, like, because I'm from what I can tell is like I don't know much about it, but like what I can tell is that after the Solomon thing, we move into the Lost Belts, and that's kind of like a separate thing in a way. I don't really know, but I can tell there's going to be some big final battle between Lost Belts and Solomon, and I'm like, I'm not ready for that.
Oh, you'll be ready for it. The only requirement you'll have to beat Babylonia. That's it.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm feeling like a big final battle is coming. The way the story's going, I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm scared.
You got to. The stakes are high.
I'm scared I'm gonna fail humanity.
You won't fail. You are a master. Humanity's last master. You got this.
And then like all the servants in my Chaldea just die, and then Mashu's the only one left, and then she dies, and then I die, and it's over.
No, it's okay.
And then it just every.
The Chaldea Gurus will help you.
Master, oh god.
Man, oh man. No, I trust you'll be fine. Thankfully, the last big battle, a part of it is raid base. So the entire community will be fighting to save Solomon. Except for the last part. That was on your own.
Yeah. I thought the way the raids worked in like what was it, the one with Shuten, I forgot what they called it.
Rashomon.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting because like I was still very new to the Fate Grand Order stuff. So I was like, oh, this is really cool. We all kind of band together and defeat the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I was barely contributing because I had low servants at the time.
Yeah, no, that happens for sure. But
bring that event back. I have Kualter now. I will destroy.
I mean, well, you'll do fine. Let's see. You're gonna have to probably bring out your level 10 coup, bond 10 coup, because bond level actually matters in Solomon. The higher your bond level, the more powerful your servant attacks.
Really?
Yep.
That's interesting.
Yep. It's like the only time they've done that.
Because like I think a lot of them are like on 7 now.
That's pretty good. So long as they're 5 and higher, they get some sort of bonus, and they get the most bonus at 10.
Okay. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, like I think it was like the finale before they go into the next year stuff, which is Epic of Remnants. Which that will be a good time.
Like I don't know, like I hope there's no more like harder battles than Camelot, because Camelot is pretty bad.
I'm so sorry.
It gets worse, doesn't it?
I'm so sorry.
Come on, it can't be worse. It just can't.
I mean, you can say that, but
Liam, you're still in London? What?
Well, I mean, if you want help with guides, we got that. Don't worry, but you will need to power through all of that because you can't do Solomon until you beat Babylon.
Like, no, I'm sorry. That's just so far back, and I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's like not even America.
Yeah, like, oh god. Oh, America. Okay. First of all, that's when I fell in love with Kualter. But second of all, when I did the final battles with Kualter, guess who was my final servant to survive and kill him?
Who?
It was like legit. Like it was crazy. I legit thought we were not going to make it through that. I was like, I didn't even. Wait, did I use a command spell? I might have had to use one of them to like kill him. I think, but. It was just crazy that we actually made it through it alive. I'm like, how did we do that?
Indeed.
It was like, I was like, what? My book. You earned things.
Because Ku can't die.
I almost want to Grail Ku to make him a gold servant, but I'm like, but good as he is, I don't really need to.
You should. I mean, it shows your dedication. You Grail for love.
There's limited Grails, and I'm like, I still don't know if I want to Grail Ku alter to max level yet.
Well, I will say you'll at least get a Grail from every story, and sometimes events will give you a Grail too.
I don't know. I'm picky about the Grails because they're limited. So
yeah, I think at this moment in JP, there's like 29 or 30 Grails total that you could get if you started from the beginning. If you play just the story events, 7, 8, 12, 15. There's like 16 Grails if you just don't do that. So that gives you a count at least.
Alex is like, I was gonna Grail Jalter, but
I mean, you still can. Maybe you'll get lucky, and when she comes back on her banner, because her event does have a rerun next year.
Spend his entire life savings for his waifu. So.
Oh no. Indeed.
Oh, Leanne's gonna Grail Ozzy. Oh, I forgot Leanne has Cleo.
Yeah, Cleo and Ozzy has a lot of Egyptian pharaohs there.
I have Ozzy, and I'm glad I do, but I wanted Cleo too.
No, we just have to wait till next year to get that collection.
Yeah, because like I used to really like when I was younger, I used to really be into the Egyptian stuff, so that kind of brought my aesthetic back. Seeing those two, I was like, I want.
Now, did it say anywhere about Cleopatra being able to moonwalk?
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I like her giant snake thing.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, that snake thing's cool. Let me pet it.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely epic, and it can also burn enemies alive too.
And then I think it's weird she loses HP when she uses her noble phantasm, though.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a weird demerit.
Yeah, like I'd get if you use maybe a skill, but like your noble phantasm, your most powerful attack.
Yeah, well, I mean, normally if she uses that, they're probably dead.
True.
Yeah, they're more than likely dead.
But still, I just think it's kind of weird.
But aside from that, do you watch any other fake Grand Order content creators or any fake content creators at all?
Well, I obviously watched Sloan. I started watching your videos. I watched some of Saint Quartz's, and that's about it.
Cool.
Oh no, what's that one called? Otaku Daikun?
Yeah, Otaku Daikun. He's good.
I was like, oh, he does some good videos. I like how he does these.
Yeah, no, with the floating cars as they go up. Yeah, it's super
really
clever.
Cool. It's really stylish.
And he also has a very cool voice to listen to with a lot of this stuff.
I can fall asleep to this.
Yeah, because it's a lot of dense info, so you definitely want a voice that's interesting, delivering it. I know he's worked with Sippy VA, who's also on the Gurus. Yeah, that was pretty fun. So he's a good guy. We eventually want to work with him too. So if we do, I'll probably send him your way and say, hey, look, got a young content creator that wants to collab. Yeah, I know. Got the key. Oh no. Well, I may have to go because
my God, can you hear me now, Alex, or is your internet bad, or is it my internet that's bad?
Yeah, no, I hear you just fine. Daddy. But yeah, I might have to go. Looks like my kids got into my wife's makeup.
Oh no.
Oh yes. Well, I'll have to play dad mode, but I am glad I was here, and I hope to pop on more in the future.
Yeah, sure, that'd be great. And before you go, this is why I want to do the stream, not just to talk, but also to announce to everyone here, you get to be the first to know, besides us two, is that we will be doing a collab. Yay! But what it is, you don't get to know.
You'll figure that out in time. Indeed. But yeah, no, definitely check it out. Put it up on Chaldea Gurus on YouTube. And obviously, Taco Fangirl here will share it out on Twitter. So definitely follow her if you haven't already.
Yeah. So this was a fun stream, and thank you for coming. And hopefully we can do more in the future.
Yes, indeed. Definitely looking forward
Also,
to it.
if you ever need voices for characters, because I know you do videos where there's like voiced characters and shit, right?
Yeah.
I want to be a voice actress, and I like to voice act and things. So if you ever need a voice, I'm available.
I will definitely keep you in mind. Thank you for that.
You're welcome. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. So everyone in the chat, I hope you enjoyed, and that's all I gotta say. You got anything? Last words?
No, just go ahead and have a good time. Have fun at Halloween. Halloween, Christmas tonight, because the Christmas event starts right now.
We gotta get through maintenance hell.
Yeah, we do. Hopefully, we'll get out of it.
Yeah, like Nero Fest, the rerun. That was like, what happened there?
Yeah, no, that was strange. That reminded me of JP.
Yeah, but anyway, that's all we gotta say. So goodbye, everyone.
Bye bye.